Okay, hopefully I am back and reconnected. Nice. Alright. Let's go and check the channel, make sure that these reconnected. Yeah, I think one of them did. I think the other one is still getting fixed by YouTube. We'll check on that in a second. Okay, there we go. Okay. Alright. Let's fix these. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Is that the right game? Yeah, there's two. Sorry about that, guys. It's gonna fixing the stream details. I had to restart the old streameroni. Alright. Okie dokie. All that is fixed. We should be getting back into the action. YouTube is happy. Twitch is off. Okay. Sorry, Twitch. I'm gonna send this log to Twitch later. Man. Alright guys, if you're just tuning in, please give the stream a like. Let's get this stream sent out to more people. I just restarted the stream, the quality was getting effed up. YouTube was yelling at me. Just checking everything on the stream. Alright, cool. Should be alright. If you guys are checking the stream out on the vertical stream, you guys can also see it in full size on my channel. I stream in both sizes. Alright, this mix is getting a little repetitive. Alright. How's the fights going? Pretty good. How are you doing, Lovey? Can't complain. Jump down, bro. And slaughter him solo? Yeah, okay. Yeah, they have a lot of people. They have a lot of people and they do a lot of range damage. My build is good at smaller scale, or for the roar build, or for Zerging. Hoping the big group gets together soon. I don't know where they're at. I would have to switch sets to fight this group. I mean, I could, honestly, I could fight these people. But I would have to switch up my build. It would have to be a selfish build, no boons to friends and stuff. Self-cleansing, self-healing, that kind of thing. You just logged off? Oh, okay. How's your new link? It's been good. This last week I didn't get to stream much, but the fights were pretty decent. Unfortunately, we had like mixed off hours again with our enemies, but you know, we had a good number of fun fights. You got bounded? Oh man, sorry to hear. It's one of those days. We've all been there. Oh, you're in T2 with Mag? Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry to hear, dude. Yeah, Mag is truly a test of mental strength. There's just constantly people around you that can like teleport around and do damage, and yeah. What game is this? The Beast of Luck. This is a game called Guild Wars 2. It's an MMO that was built off of the developers that left the original crew from World of Warcraft 2004's release. This game was released in 2007. And we're playing basically an open world PvP game mode of the game. It's a full-size MMO. If you're familiar with WoW, it's kind of like a Winter Grasp, except if Winter Grasp occurred on 4 maps and happened all the time without stopping. So the point is that we have like siege items, we have these siege vehicles, or siege weaponry, I don't know what the right wording is, but we're destroying the walls of their castle. As you can see, there's a slot here. There's an economy base of supply. You get these camps here that give you supply. So this is a camp that gives supply to these towers. This is a camp that gives supply to these towers. All 3 of the sides are basically designed the same way. And there's a big middle castle here that we're trying to take. So this is like a big open world PvP kind of thing. Right now I'm in a big group with a bunch of my friends and a lot of the people who are just around. And we just kind of have this open marker here saying, hey, let's play together. And that's what's going on. So right now we're trying to get into the castle. Also trying to get the enemy to come fight us. We have 47 people with us right now. Three-way Winter Grasp. Yeah, pretty much. Where are we? We're in T1, Lavi. We made it all the way to T1. And by we, I really mean Coin and VIP. Honestly, my guild doesn't PPT very much. We just kind of fight a bit at night. I feel like my guild has very little effect on our matchup. We get matched up with basically whoever else is in our link decides where we go. We go up or down based on them. Because our guild has pretty much no presence in the rest of the day other than like late at night. You know, because most of us are like Mountain Standard Time or Pacific Standard US Time. Alright. Alright, we're blasting. We are blasting. I like this song, it's kind of chill. Chill vibes. right. Boom! See ya, nerd. Don't think so. Bronze Knight. Sorry. Brand new to the game. That guy just learned a lesson that we all end up learning at some point. Look at all these worms we're slaying. Alright. These guys actually almost went down just to that one. Where is it? Where's the big group? This is not fun. I want to fight the big group. Come on. Where are the big fellas? You been PvEing this week? What have you been doing for PvE? I've been trying to find something to work on. Kind of feeling like out of inspiration. Right now I have like, I'm working on Legendary Axe. But it's just a matter of getting gold. It's just like most of the things I need is just gold related, so I don't know what to do. Trying to find a farm that I like doing. I can't, other than like, you know, the timed metas like Dragonstorm, Chak, whatever. Chak at Garant. I want a farm that can just like kill stuff, you know, just like mindlessly just turn on a podcast or work on stuff for my job and just kind of make money on the side, not really worry about it. We got Road Beetle. Yeah, I didn't, oh, congrats, I'm gonna say, because that grind was very boring. I remember thinking it was very... Well, I don't know. I remember doing it after, like, grinding a few other things, so maybe I was just fatigued, but I remember thinking that grind was pretty annoying. I didn't like that map at all, that Korma map, or whatever I think it was. Alright. We're locked in here. Hey Delta Bravo, good to see you. Hope you guys are having a lovely day, night, evening. All the above. If you guys don't mind, hit a like on the stream. I'd really appreciate it. It helps other people maybe get introduced to it for the first time and give it a shot, maybe get into the game. That's what it's all about, right? Trying to get more bodies to fill. More content. More people to kill. Gonna stay close to my tag. These guys are dangerous. I messed up my energy there, but that's fine. All right. Nice. Whew. Appreciate it, guys. That was a good little hold. All right. Kind of wrecked that little group there. You've been playing Kata, Ellie? Oh wait, really, Kaizoku? You're in the same matchup as me? That's crazy. Oh, how likely is that to happen? That's crazy, actually. Are you on my group or are you against us? That happens a lot. He said it wasn't bad for the beetle. The world bosses. I don't remember that part. It's been a minute. Cataly. I want to, man. I have my catalyst ready. I have the gear in my bank and everything. I need to get to it. I want. It looks so much. I'm seeing so many katas and weavers right now. Like there's like a full glass DD build right now. That looks pretty fun to just to mess around with. And I would like to see how hard you can pump on like staff catalyst. Staff catalyst seems quite fun. I don't think it's something I'll ever like main or anything. It's not my like total playstyle, you know, but... Oh, you're with VIP. Welcome. Delta is also with VIP. I run with you guys like almost all the time. I think I've been with you guys like 3 or 4 links now. Always a good time. It's catching up. Alright, I'm caught up on all the chat there. VIP gamers. Alright, let's look at those stats for a minute. That was an 8-minute fight. Wait, really? Is that right? Yeah. 8-minute fight. Hard to extrapolate much data from this because it was an 8-minute fight. We weren't really fighting a specific group, so let this one go, I guess. Not a good log to compare. I'm literally double everybody else's damage though. That's because my damage is ranged. To be honest, that's pretty much why. You're red, yeah. Spear Cat is fun. Yeah, I saw a video of a guy hitting like a 20-something K Spear Cat hit. I want to see that too. So I want to do Spear, DD, and Staff on like full power builds on both Weaver and Catalyst. I don't know anything about both of those specializations at all, but they seem really cool. They seem really fun. I know how to fight them, you know, I know like what their defensives look like, and you know, when to tell when it looks like they want to do damage to me and stuff. But I really don't know how they work. Oh, this guy put a reflect. This is gonna reflect me, isn't it? No. Yeah, it did. You'll be with us tomorrow? I'll probably be around. What day's tomorrow? Tomorrow is Sunday? Well, maybe not during the day. Maybe early in the morning if I get up early, but even if I get up early, I have chores. I have adulting to do. I have to cut my grass. My grass is getting insane. And I have a camping... I got a camping trip this week. It's my wedding anniversary. So, doing a little trip an hour away. Yeah, you're probably running into that full like dagger catalyst. There's a, I think it's called Burning Rush or Burning something, and geez, they have high bursts, but it's like a melee build. So they like pour it in, do like a big one shot. do like their big shebang. It's pretty effective. It's like an assassin build. Seems cool. An Ellie assassin build sounds pretty fun. People in my Discord are yelling and I don't know what's going on. What are they talking about? What stats am I running? Your Pingo is spazzing out? Oh shit, is it? Maybe fix it. Is it fixed now? There you go. Ah! Looks like it's fixed right now. I'm running... I'll give you a build link in a second. But it's a mix of Diviner, Marauder, Dragon, and Berserker. Alright. I have a build link for you. I'll send it your way. It's a fun build. You'll enjoy it. If you like Revenant, this build is really cool. Down on tag. Yeah, we can't get to. Alright, you guys are gonna take forever to coming? Good. Alright. Have I tried out the new relics? Yes, I've tried out a couple. The power ones that I thought were good. I've tried, I tried Mistburn. I'm not really sure I like it at all. The 10% crit, I really don't notice it in my like breakdowns, really. I'm not sure. I'm still trying to figure out how much I like this one. I tried, well, not PóRR is not new, but I tried that one. I didn't really like it. I tried Bloodstone. This one is actually not bad. We have a lot of blast finishers in the kit, especially if you go a Condi build on Renegade. I actually like this one. Yeah, it sounds kind of cheesy, but you can very quickly blast 3 with mace. If you go mace sword or mace offhand, whatever, mace axe, and then spear. This one's kind of fun. Agony, I think is... I'm not sure really what I think about Agony yet. Those are really the only two I think are really good. I also think that this one, the Bloodstone one, could be good as power. I'm just not sure. I'm not sure. I think it might be a little unreliable. Also, okay, so Prashant, you were asking what stats I'm running. These are the stats I use, but to go through it as fast as I can. Diviner stats, which is power, precision, and a bit of concentration. Those are pretty much all the stats I'm using. And I'm mixing Berserker, Dragons, and Marauder for the rest. So I have 50% boon duration, and then pretty much DPS level offensive stats. I need a legendary relic. I really freaking do, man. But it's just so expensive. I don't know if you've seen how much it costs, but it's like somewhere within like 15 to 2,000 gold. I'm a poor worlder. trying to listen to my tag. Our pugs are really slow. It's hard to control them. Our tag is trying to move them and they are not responding. Ooh. Our pugs are not paying attention. Also, I totally missed the fall down there. I went through the portal. But it's okay. I think it worked out anyway. You crafted a rune? Yeah, rune is a good one too. Rune is a good one too when I want to start like really playing a lot more builds. Oh boy, the tag moved us in the wrong place. Alright, let's get out. Let's try to preserve my bloodlust stacks, even though I only got 3. Ah, man. These guys are tanky as fuck, man. Tanky as fuck, and my tag miscalculated our movement there and got us squished. But it's okay. Try again. We go again. We go again! Alright, you guys are watching on the vertical stream. Just wanted to give you guys a little reminder. I also stream full size on YouTube. In fact, let me update the YouTube link. Vertical stream. Alright. We're a little bit tankier now, so I could go hammer. Should I go hammer? You're gonna just think. Alright. So my average crit was 72%. Since we're gonna... Let's try the Mistburn Relic today. Let's go get that plop on. So that should give me 10% more crits. Yeah, fuck it. We'll do that. Let's give that a try. You want to try Renegade? It looks fun. It is a ton of fun, man. It is... The developer who updated the Renegade stance cooked. That guy was legit cooking. He did a great job buffing it. He made it really nice and relevant. It was nice and smooth. Pretty happy. Too far forward, Ricky. It's gonna focus on being tanky. Yeah, we can't compete. Alright, let's go Brutality. I think they are too chonk. I think we might actually have to try and... You're on Rev now? You love it? Yeah, you can't really turn that off. You can turn off the You can turn off disable. You can turn on disable player chatter, and that will prevent the legends from talking to you, which is super freaking annoying most of the time. All right, so we got the Mistburn. My crit did increase a bit there. It's about only 6%, but honestly, it wasn't really a great pull. Yeah, Reaper main. I love Reaper too. I love Reaper. Reaper was my first. I don't even know how to explain it. It was like the first class that made me interested in testing out other DPSs, because I liked Berserker a lot, and I wasn't sure if there was any other classes that had like a playstyle that I would like. You know, I was still new. And then I went to Reaper on one of the betas, made like an 80 Reaper, and I had like so much fun. You love the Legends talking? Yeah, it's fun. I turn it on in open world. Like if I'm just doing PvE stuff, I turn it on because I want them to tell me about lore stuff, you know? I don't want to miss any cool immersion stuff. So what was I getting? What was I saying? I was thinking about going hammer. I don't want to go hammer. Yeah, Jal is literally yelling like he just busted a load every time you swap in. It's definitely... That's definitely like baptism by Revenant. I mean, let's give it a listen, boys. Oh wait, they're coming, I can't. Alright, we got one. Jalis hurts your ears. Yeah, he's like, ah! Like, what is that? Man, why? Why do they do that? What did they tell the voice actor that day? He's like, you're a legendary dwarf, the king of all dwarves. And this is what that guy busted out in the audio room. I was gonna turn up the volume, but I can't control. Otherwise, I'm gonna just flashbang my ears as soon as they engage us. They backed up. Where'd they go? Wait, I totally missed that message. Let's see, you said... You finish your runes and sigils except underwater? Yeah. F underwater ones. Man, you're crazy. Yeah. Right now, I want to finish any weapons that I think are really fun on multiple classes. And then after that, oh shit. That we're going through this. I totally had no faith. Okay, I guess we broke them. Those guys are tanky. Ooh, T1 is for real, bro. T1 is where you go to be forged by fire. Being less at the top. I was really like kind of trying to lock in on like my legend swapping there. I was messing up a bit at the beginning. Dude, that's actually a good. You're right. I could use that as a sub notification sound. Jalis busting a load. I will down. I'm literally gonna download it. Shiro is probably your favorite. Shiro is also my favorite legend. Gameplay wise, lore wise, visually, I love it all. I think it's really well designed. Really cool legend. Good. Let me actually put that in my note because I will forget by end of stream. Jalis as sub sound. Okay, write that down. Write that down. Let's take some numbers. Let's look at the numbers. Good fight, guys. If any of you Battletoad fellas are looking, that was a lot of fun. Let's just try to minimize how much data we're looking at here. So he's bursting harder than me at different times. I bursted harder at the beginning of the fight. He bursted harder later. My Shortbow 4 is cranking, so I'm not switching off Shortbow. Oh, crit. I wanted to look at crit. Guys, stop trolling. 83% crit chance. So my crit definitely went up. It really didn't go up much. Is that worth 10% though? I don't think so. Let's go back Brawler. Jalis jump scare. Yeah. Now I need to come up with like a picture. I'm gonna download a funny video or a picture of Jalis or something. Edit it. Just don't know what it would be. Guild Wars lore is not as memeable as like. Ooh. It's not as memeable as like maybe like League of Legends or any other game franchises, you know. I'll have to figure something out. When the Rite of the Great Dwarf hits just right. All right. Okay, I'm digging this song. Oh, Blue's here. Incoming. Damn. Oh, you see that guy? That guy got wrecked. All I did was dismount his glider, though. All right. Something has spooked one of the Brutosaurs. You know, Guild Wars doesn't have as hardcore memes as like WoW does, you know? Like the turtle made it to the water memes, Zappy Boy. There's a ton of memes that come out of most of the media that comes out of WoW. I guess that's subject that's a product of it being so much popular, you know? More content creators in the space. More meme generators. Camera just like freaked out there, but feel confirmed on that guy. The wounds. Yeah. Maazerite. It's like every patch there was a fresh meme, you know, out of WoW. Yeah, of course Guild Wars is not as mainstream. It is true. It is what it is, though. It's a gem. It's a hidden gem, for sure. It is a gem of a game. As long as it's populated enough where all the game modes are playable at most times of the day, that's all I care about. I don't really care if it's the most popular game or anything. And right now, Guild Wars is pretty close to there. I think they could do a better job with their marketing and stuff. Thanks for the food. I think I can do a better job with their marketing and stuff, but it is what it is. You know, enjoy the game for what it is. This is such a bad idea. We have cornered ourselves, gentlemen. I also don't miss the Delta. You know what? I really don't. I have a lot of fantastic memories on WoW as well. I got my camera. I'm trying to let me get my camera fixed. This is like a fractal, bro. I almost dove myself in there. Woo! We tried. Honestly, that was crazy. I don't know why he cornered us or died. We do not have that level of healing. Alright. Maybe I should have been on dwarf stance for that one. But I was already in combat by the time they made that decision. So, whatever. Let's see. What's going on in the chat, gentlemen? Let's catch up. You must have played Alliance. I played, yeah, you know what, I did play Alliance in battle for Azeroth. I was Horde, for, here's my WoW history. I was Horde, I started playing in about Burning Crusade. I was Horde up until Warlords of Draenor. Warlords of Draenor released, and I transferred one character to Alliance to do PvE, and then from then on up until what was it? Battle for Azeroth. At the end of Battle for Azeroth, I went back to Horde. Alright, Guild Wars not as mainstream. Guild Wars 2 has more violets, less violence. Yeah, I guess that is a meme. Some of the racial sign clips are memorable, actually. It could be, there are some memes there. Meme creators, there is some stuff there is some juice. You started in Burning Crusade? Hey. A fellow Burning Crusader. Good times, man. Good times. You were a druid? I was... What was I? Oh, a hunter. Wish our tag was ready. I want us to have a fight where we're ready. I don't want to be surprised because they are so much tankier than us. Where's my tag at? Let's go Jalis. I think our stabbers are not Totally paying attention. I was a hunter, and then I played like pretty much every class at least once after hunter. I think that's what I was saying before the combat went on. But my favorite classes were Marksman Hunter, Feral Druid, Ellie Shaman, Fire Mage, Destruction Warlock. I played Death Knight. I love Death Knight too. So fun. Yeah, Dark Tim was one of the greatest spells ever. I think it's a PvP talent now. So I don't. That's another thing I don't really love. That part of that system is the PvP talent system they changed to. All right. Dun, 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 dun. All right, let's go Jealous. I think we're gonna need this stabbed. I don't think we're super organized. A lot of these pugs are really slow. I did like Unholy as well. I think I rated on Death Knight in Nighthold, and in the raid after that. What was after Nighthold? No, my memory is failing me. Don't do it to me. I'm not old. I'm not old. What is it? What is it? The Tomb of Sargeras. I'm not old. Nighthold, Tomb of Sargeras. I really enjoyed. Unholy. I thought it was super fun. I tried to play. Well, actually, I did get Cutting Edge on DK, but I had to play Frost because I think there was some mechanic that Frost was better on, and I had the legendary for it, so I was like forced to play it. Basically, you know how it is. You know how it is when people want you to play the best thing. Okay, so I had to swap off of it for some of the bosses where it was better. I remember Unholy was better on that big Cleave boss. That boss was really fun. Alright, focusing. Woo. Yeah, you're an Unholy gamer. Boom, ba-dum, boom, 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 ba-dum. Nice. We actually survived. We didn't win, but we survived. And that's kind of the goal right now, because we're a little bit outgunned. Oh, what if I do? Why am I running? Go back up. This is good combat. Good rotation practice. Careful, you're in a bomb. Back up a bit. Tag is positioning us in kind of weird spots. Let's go do a reset here. Let's take that move. Alright. Let's catch up. The Zerker is piping! Yeah, he is. We got a Zerker and a core warrior cranking. Then we got me out there. Some crazy weirdo boon DPS. Do you plan on making a guide? Yes, I do. I do, Delta Bravo. I'm doing these streams and making videos out of these streams as like kind of like a teaser for the full build guide. Just kind of get people interested in the build. And I'm waiting until the patch on June 25th, and I will then finalize kind of a few more points that I have written down on my notes for the build. And then after that, I'll make the video based on whatever I discover about the build. The build guide is going to go over a few weapons. I think hammer, shortbow, spear, and potentially greatsword are 4 options you can pick from. I don't really use greatsword personally, but I do think if you like it a lot, you can make it work. And then the 3 legends you'll use, of course, you'll pick between Jalis, Renegade, and Kala. Or sorry, Renegade, Jalis... Renegade, I'll just use the what do they call it? Dwarf stance, demon stance, and renegade stance. Those are your 3 that you pick. You can kind of switch it up on the fly. That's kind of the outline of the build. I'm really hoping that the new changes to demon stance includes the bug fixes to the pain resist. What's Jalis' fight cranking, right? I think I need like a really strong like strip bomb, so I'm gonna try and get demon stances in there. And I think the resist is good too. All right. Just need to be careful because our stab is going to be a little worse. They're going in there. Just do it. They're going into the arena. To the arena. Slash salute. All right, everybody, let's do it. To the arena. 2 teams in, 1 team out. This is gonna be fun. These guys are fun. This is gonna be a good week. I can't see you guys. I'm just. This is the better team is winning, boys. They're running. They're squirming. Nice. That was crazy. That was crazy. All right. Are those blue markers above the enemy player's heads standard? Have I just been blind? What blue markers? Oh, are you talking about these little like dots? No. Let me give you some lore. Let's see. It's right here. World Reworld simple nameplate. If you turn this off, it leaves the names on, and I think that's really hard to see. Really, people. It's good for your friends, because you see less stuff for your friends. But if you put... there we go, enemies are here. So, names, hard to see. Hard to see really what's going on. You put simple nameplates, it puts the little markers on there. Boom! Enjoy. It just made your life a lot better. Less text on the screen. Hey guys, if you guys are enjoying the stream, please give it a like. And if you're watching on the vertical stream, I also stream full size on YouTube if you want to watch full size. That was a good fight, guys. Let's do some stats. All right, I didn't have my meter on the right set during that. It's gonna be sad for the YouTube video. It was a good fight, and I will probably use it. Probably clip together some of that. All right, crit chance, 84%. He's critting a lot more than me. Okay. Interesting. My crit chance is 84%, and I don't have the 10% crit chance increase relic. So I feel like that relic is really not doing much. I feel like I'm usually critting, and I'd rather have 10% more damage than a few more percents of crit. The names are so much visual noise. Yes, they are, man. I will put that on my video, my settings video. You can have it set to enemies only, and it'll show like the name of your friends if you like to see that. I don't know, maybe I'll do that. That way you can see where your friends are better. But definitely keep it on enemies. Looking at enemies is terrible. That was fun. That was a good fight. Man, this build it impresses me every time I play it. The damage is up there. Me being close to less on the core warrior build, that's a good sign. Because he knows how to play. I know for sure he knows how to play warrior, and this build I know is good. So that's a good sign in terms of the damage. The theory works. This was my full offense setup, so no roads. They're going to ogres. Yeah. So I recommend, it's hard to tell people to do this because it messes with your camera, but I recommend these settings. Vertical position near and far, just max it out. And field of view, max it out. It'll allow you to see over like walls and stuff like you mentioned. And if you get on your war claw, it increases your camera more. You can see even more. I could even see somebody literally on the other side of the wall right here, as you can see. So it's a bit of an advantage. If you don't have it on, this is what it looks like. Go ahead and move those sliders down. Oop. Wrong slider. And as you can see, I can't really see what's going on. I can't see shit. So okay, we're getting some pools. Nice, nice, nice. They can't take it. Bom, bom, bom. Don't think so, clowns. Nice try. RL, more like real clowns. Nah, I'm trolling. Those guys are sick. No hate, no flame. No drama, I'm just kidding. Alright. No meme. Or all meme. No. Let's battle toad, fellas. These guys are really fun to fight. The fights don't feel too... I mean, I think we're outnumbering them now. So it's hard to say now, but there was a few fights there that felt pretty back and forth. I'd like to know the numbers on that one. We'll do a little bit of log review here at the end. We'll take a peek. Take a little peek-see. They're on the left. All right. I have no boons right now. What's going on? There you go. Let's get some banners. Thank you. Thank you. Bum, bum, bum. Incoming. Oh, now we're done. They got our tag down. We tried to move the tag around there, but it didn't work. I think I'm having a hard time seeing my group, actually. Let me put that setting back. Let's see if maybe that helped me. I think the red dots are helping me keep track of my group better. Bum, 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 bum. That fight, I think stab maybe is the problem. I can't tell. How's our stab? I think I have to go Jalis again. I think we're losing people over time on stab. So we'll go Jalissimo. Oh, there's a lot of people there. My tag flip back. Alright, amazing brutality. Bro. I think we might need some finishing power here. So let's go back full damage. They have good reflecting, so hammer is not going to be better, I think. And they move around very aggressively, so hammer 3 is hard to use. So Sherpa is definitely the play. Greatsword, I don't think is worth switching out for Spear. Although I do think it's higher value. For damage. Doo-doo-doo. I want to fight him. I really don't care much about this like footsies for the objectives. I think these fights are so back and forth, and they're pretty fun. I think everybody's getting good practice. I feel like everybody's getting a chance to really try and crank out their rotations under pressure. I feel that our sturdiness has gotten better. We're not a serious guild. We're a pug tag. Half of these people we don't even know, but our core, a lot of the supports that roll in, they've gotten better, I think. That or our comp has gotten better. They're not coming. What's going on, bro? Thanks, movement. Footsies. We're tippy-toeing with the enemy. We're not really pre-buffing. I feel like we've gone a bit lazy. Let's do it. This game. Okay. Oh my gosh. This is the one part of larger scale fights I hate. Is the freaking footsies. And I get it. The positioning really changes a lot about the outcome of the battle. I'm not so patient, man. I just want to go in there and test your might, you know, Mortal Kombat style. Test your might. Dude, we're just ring around the rosy, man. Yeah, we got a good bomb. We kind of cut him in half. Returning, careful. All right. We got him. A little bit unceremonious, but we did it. Hey guys, if you guys are having fun enjoying the stream, please consider liking, subscribing to the channel. I do this usually 2 or 3 times a week. And also, if you're watching on the mobile vertical stream, I see I have a few extra people on there. I also stream in full-size quality desktop size, so if you want to watch in full size, click on the channel and swap over to the other stream. Ooh. Boom, boom, boom. Right. All right, let's swap over that song. That song's a little slow. I definitely feel like our bomb is good right now, but it feels really good when I'm Alex, because we have a guy calling out their wells pretty nicely, and I'm timing my stuff with him, just trying to make it better. So whenever I'm able to strip for him, behind. Down behind, you're leaving. Yeah. He tags down. Bomb. Bombs on the battle. They're pushing. They're pushing. Mistake. Down behind you. Back up. Oof. we did it. What is the add-on I'm using for the custom cursor? Amends, this is a third-party add-on called YOLO Mouse. I'll type it in chat for you, YOLO Mouse. Hopefully it's not hard to patch that. But let me show you here a bit about it. I do display capture again. All right. It's gonna fix my display capture on that stream. There we go. Okay, so you have a lot of options. There's a lot of presets, and you can make your own as well. There's a tool in here to make your own cursor, and you can download. And basically, I have two sets. I have one for the default cut cursor, and one for when I'm like right-clicking, so I can still see it. You can there's a lot of options, so it's a really cool add-on. I really honestly recommend it for a lot of people who have a hard time keeping track of the mouse in combat. Personally, I do. So let me turn off display capture so that it looks good. Getting some frame skips here, hope they don't crash. Let's, I can clear this, can't I? But how do I clear this again? Dump modules and threads? No. Can't see if there's a way to clear out this data. I think it's building up. Boom. All right. Let's lock back in. I don't want to get surprised. I'm sure we're gonna get surprised. It's usually what happens to me. Hopefully my thing looks good. All right. Pom, 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 pom. Rectum. top deck direct. I hope we're equal numbers, because I feels like these fights are pretty decent. We have 45 in party. I hope we're not just outnumbering them, and we're actually just gaming on them. It's hard to be sure. I think we're pretty close in numbers. I think we're just cranking down on them. We're cranking them and they can't take it. Alright. I have some supply. When I play Malik stance, I'm playing a little bit. I like to stay a little bit more further back than my tag. Just like a little bit. Since I don't have a Jala stance to frontline for me, or to help me be a little tankier and give myself stability on the front line. Yeah, I don't know, I got a little spooked. Just a touch though, not too much. Just a touch. Nope. Bonk, bonk. Oh, we have coin here with us. So we have like about 55. Maybe more. 60? Gotta finish the downs, man. No. Ricky. Nah. We did it. Oh, my tag was lagging apparently. That's why you stopped moving. Alright. It's alright, we were losing there anyway. Man, it feels so hard to say if I can stay off Chalice or not, really. I don't know what the cause of the downs is. It's stab. Doesn't seem like it. Wait, was it airship? Apparently we were getting hit by airship. I might. That's my crit, by the way. Let's check it. Take another. It's a long log. Crit is good. I really don't have to worry that much about crit. I think I might switch this into Dragon. .6% more crit damage. Let's see if that matters. Oh, why? Oh, I thought we were gonna fight. Hey, thank you, Javier. I appreciate the sub. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Ram Ranch. The Ram fam. Name pending. Dragon banner. Attacks, yeah, I think we need to stab. Our tag's bouncing. Our tanks are falling. They are too tanky. Alright, let's go Chalice stance. I think we're losing too many people to CC. I think I need to carry the stab of it there. I saw my tag bouncing there. Let's see if the crit chance is any different. Nah, not really. Dun, 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 dun. Man, I really wanted to try hammer, but these guys move around a lot, so hammer is tough to use. Dude, we're getting destroyed, man. What is these skirmishes? My gosh. It's 12:30. Let's try one pool as hammer. We'll go hammer. Full damage, I guess. Full burst. No, I'm in combat. I'd like to switch the skin off because I hate it. Okay, cool. We did it! Well done. Good fight, guys. Hey Fuming, I'll send you the build link here in just a second. Just give me a quick second. One quick minute. I had it posted here somewhere. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oops. Okay, here is the build. I'm using a different set of weapons, but hopefully you enjoy. I'm using hammer right now instead of short bow. Yeah, I know it's Penguin. We're doing pretty good. I was kind of not expecting us to really win too many times, but we're giving them a good run for their money. Some of those we have siege and stuff helping us too, so it's not perfect wins. But you know, honestly, for a you know, little pug group like ours, I'll take it. And the fights are fun, so probably the best commander in NA, really. Huh. I don't know who's the best. Cool. I don't really know the commander names and stuff. I'm kind of a scrub. I just like I'm just good at Revenant. I'm just good at Revenant, man. Okay. Still learning. A lot of these guild names I forget. I don't know all the history. Yeah, I feel like we're like pretty close in fights. In like we're not. The fights are back and forth, you know. They're back and forth, and that's pretty fun. That's all you really can ask for. It's not fun when you're stepping on them or when they're just rolling over on you, and you know. He's talented, really. I think I've only run. I've run with very few commanders, so I guess I really don't know. Honestly, it's gonna be a good week. I honestly thought this week was gonna be a little bit. I don't know. I thought we'd just get squished the whole week, but it seems like we're having a good back and forth. So I'm happy with that. Well, my group's better than I think I give it credit for. They perform. There's a lot of green behind. Both of them are like crankage. Unfortunately, I glanced a bit on my damage there. Rat strategy. Very good. Get to get that cheese. We totally cheese blew there. Yeah, slow down. Look at all these mosquitoes. It's like it's so funny, man. I think Hammer is working out pretty nice. Hammer and Shortbow very close in competition for that slot. I think both of those weapons, very good. Viable weapons, whichever one you really prefer. If there's too much reflect, Shortbow is better because it makes it your burst. It makes it so your burst is easier to execute. If there is not really as much reflect and you're spending a lot of time at range, Hammer is a lot better. So Shortbow, better burst, Hammer, better consistent pressure, and overtime DPS probably, I would assume. Because the skills are so cheap, 5 energy for each of these. Alright. Okay. I guess we're just, what is even happening on my screen? Sorry, Harrison, I think I missed that when you said it, so I can't explain, but... Is the patch out? The patch, there's a big balance patch coming, there's a big balance patch coming out June 25th. So end of the month. What is going on? So if you don't know, this is like a big large scale PvP game mode. There's probably about 150 to 200 players right now fighting each other. Not all at the same time right now. Probably around 70 or 80 probably right now. But this is like an extremely large scale PvP. It's basically a war simulator, literally. So if you've never seen this game mode before, it's really cool. It's like a siege game mode, basically. One that I've been able to get over is a little clutter. Oh, so Harrison, there are some things you can fix about the game. There are some settings that unfortunately are not enabled by default, but you can remove most of the text on screen, and a lot of the visual clutter in large-scale scenarios like this, you really are not paying attention to. It doesn't matter. What matters is your positioning relative to everybody on screen. So I'm trying to make sure I stay with my party because, like in most games, you have dedicated roles who are meant to heal and tank up damage, and I am a damage dealer. But the mouse, I am using an add-on for the mouse, so the mouse is easier to see. I'm glancing everything because they're just not getting cleanses. I think it's because they have Chaos Aura and stuff on them. There's so much crap going on screen, so I don't really... I don't blame you. There's literally probably 120 players on screen right now, so there's just crap everywhere. I'm sorry, guys. As you should. So I'm just trying to make sure I position well and I send my damage where I need to go. Luckily, the supports are doing a good job of keeping us up during this like bombardment that they're sending. CC. We're not together. Stack up, guys. Yeah. Womp. I don't know why we were standing there. Alright. They're using a lot of reflex, so let's go back short bow now. Let's stay fire. Oh, that's fine. Little break in the action. So there's a couple settings here. Harrison, you can remove a lot of the names, and I would also recommend these camera settings. This YouTube video, this live stream is rewindable, so just pause at any time if you want to like look at this later if you decide. Also here, ground targeting. These are my recommended settings. This allows you to have the most control over your character for various reasons. I can't go over all of them right now, but this is what I have found to be the best. And here, the team colors are enemies only, then standard enemy models I recommend for both, and the world ruled simple nameplates turning it on. And then you right here, groups, hide ally visual effects, you can put on hide all. So hiding that probably will help. And then here are the graphics settings that I recommend for performance. So low model character limit is really important, low model quality really important. Effect LOD reduces how many things will be on screen to a certain number. And I think those are really the biggest ones, but if you want to copy it exactly, here's the setup. And audio levels, disable player chatter. You know, this is really personal preference probably. And this here will remove a lot of the names you don't really need to see. So that's a big one. And actually one of those not turned on, so hopefully that'll help. Man, that was fun. That was a fun fight, blue and green right there, but I didn't really like that we got cornered. We put ourselves in a weird spot. But it's just because we wanted to fight, and they wouldn't fight us until we got put in the middle of the two groups. It is what it is. Yeah, it's on your screen. Sorry about that, answering a question in Discord. I'm surprised I don't do lowest on the character models. You could go as low as lowest, but my computer can handle it on low. If you find that you need to run it on lowest, you know, it's up to you. I'm streaming and I'm able to do it. I have a good newer computer processor, so it is what it is. That's the one option that I say that you can. I say that you want to start at either medium or lowest, or sorry, medium or low, and then switch to lowest if you're finding like you're getting into a lot of trouble with lag. I only really get into trouble with lag on reset night when there is like 60 players on all three teams, so it's like almost 200 people on screen. That's when I literally just can't. Does targeting over 60? Yes, Harrison. You wanna? Well, it depends on your monitor. Are you using a monitor with a refresh rate higher than 60? But so basically, to answer your question, because we're about to get into combat, you want your FPS to be higher or equal to your refresh rate on your monitor. So if you have a 60 hertz monitor, anything over 60 is not being recorded by your eyes. You're not noticing it. It's not being provided to you by the monitor. I have a 144 hertz monitor, so I want to try and get as high up to 144 as I can. In World v World, it's pretty hard because it's such a CPU intensive game. And I stream when I play most of the time. I'll try putting it on lowest. Just the model number. See lowest. See how much it changes for me. Just providing roads in this game, yeah, of course. You know, higher FPS always means higher reaction time. We got split. Slow down, don't come back, Yeah, it's too slow. Wow. Dude, all of that just to get surprised. So Harrison, you have a 240 hertz monitor, so you know, for you want to get as high as possible. You want your FPS as up there as you can, because you'll feel the performance increase. Man, it kind of stinks that we got surprised there. Wow. My tag was literally not ready. It was talking. I think he got a phone call or something. And sadly, we got bombed. Bum, 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 bum. You know, man, I don't know what's going on in Discord. Bum, 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 bum. Just a reminder, guys, if you guys are having fun, consider subscribing to the channel. I stream 2 or 3 times a week. Also, consider liking the video. It helps other people get introduced to the channel for the first time. And lastly, if you are watching on the vertical stream on YouTube, if you click on my channel, I also have a full-size desktop stream. So if you want to watch in full-size quality, if you're not watching on a phone, consider moving over to that stream. I have both a stream to collect shorts and a regular stream. Collect shorts and, you know, it's better advertising. Thank you for the subscriber, Christian Mueller. Appreciate you. Sorry I didn't quite catch that probably in combat. I also make build guides. Trying to help people get into the game. Incoming. Heads up. Okay. Oh, man. It'd be nice if they'd stop trying to surprise us. Like, you guys are more competent than us. Can you just fight us straight on? Like, it's getting late, and we're running out of steam, and these guys are stealthing to engage us, man. Like, you're bigger than us, more organized than us. Just fight us. I think he just killed our momentum. We might lose our tag here. How does the game run so smooth in open world? Is this on low settings or any special mode? Hey Marion, I just went over this with a friend here, but let's try. I'll go over all the important stuff you might need to know. For performance, the most important thing is going to be that your character model limit is set to low or lowest. Effect LOD is enabled. And you can lower any of these settings, but none of these really matter that much. The biggest one is the model limit. You can also reduce a lot of the visual clutter in the game by reducing a lot of the names that you don't need to see. Then a few other things that I do for optimization is down here. This helps your gameplay feel a little smoother. These are all the settings I use that are relevant. So if you want to just like take a look at that, you can copy that later. So simple nameplates, simple standard enemy models, so everybody has easy models to render. Everybody has easy models to render. My tag is staying up. So all that makes it a little easier on your expensive. I guess it's power expensive, but for your CPU. I like the song. Chillin'. No problem. Oh, I didn't get supply. They're next to us. Guys up. Finally. My tag is actually awake when the fucking fight starts. Okay. One fight. Let's go, blue team. Dude, what? Yeah, we're losing this. GG blue guys. Our tag is losing steam here. We tried. You guys gave us a good run. Or sorry, we gave you guys a good run. You guys were literally the best group in NA. What CPU do I have? Let me get that for you. I have that posted here somewhere. This is what I have for my computer parts. Alright. Man, we lost a lot of steam in the last 2 fights, getting surprised and instant one-shot. That sucked. We didn't get any more good fights ever since we went to the green side for some fucking reason. I don't know why we went to green side. Wow, why would we bother with green? Green is not even a real group of people to fight. It's just a bunch of PPTers on roaming builds. But that was fun. Good stuff, Blue. You guys are fucking hard as fuck to kill. Tanky as shit. I have to really, really focus my bursts to get downs. And I'm not even a damage dealer. Alright. So you guys have any questions about the game or the build? I think combat is kind of gonna die down here, so it's kind of gonna enter a chill session here. Alright, so enjoying the hammer as the option on certain matchups. This guilder fighting is not a great one to use hammer against. They move around quite a bit, and we're not staying at range much. So hammer is not as good against them as those guys I was fighting on the last link. It's not bad, but I think Sharpo is better. Concentrated burst is better. Is there anything else I want to test for before the build guide video? I don't think so. I think Brawler Relic is actually just the best one. Because even when you're using Jalis, like in that last engagement, although that last engagement we got one pushed. Let's just pick this one. Even in that one where, again, this one looks like we got one pushed, but yeah, we barely did any damage in this fight. There you go. Uptime looks really good on it, basically. Yeah, I'm convinced Brawler Relic is just the best one. Pretty much every scenario, Brawler Relic. Maybe Mistburn if you're dodging a lot, but my crit percent, really, I did not notice the difference between having the 10% crit and not having it. So, frankly, I think I'd rather just have 10% damage. I'd rather have my spike be fatter. I'd rather burst harder with the extra 10%. So I think that pretty much wraps up my thoughts on everything I can think of. Maybe providing Alacrity is worth it. You know, maybe this trait potentially might be something that is worth switching. But all these other traits are pretty much locked in. Brutality is an option. Alacrity, or something, not Alacrity, Resolution. I said Alacrity. But the traits are pretty much locked in. The gear is pretty much locked in. I don't think you need to go more than 50% boon duration. I don't think there's a point in it. I think this is gonna be the final version. I think this is gonna be what it ends up being. The video will probably be. It'll be this gear with hammer, sharpo, spear as the premier weapons that I'll tell you guys to play. I don't think I'll recommend sword or greatsword. I think I've decided that sword and greatsword not good enough. Greatsword is okay. It's just not as good. It's just too risky. The auto attack is bad, and sword the damage is just not there. It's not good enough. It's not bad, but the auto attack is hard to use. So Sharpo, Spear, Hammer. Those are really the best weapons, I think, for the build. Is there anything I think that really covers everything, honestly. Use it. So, okay. Okay, good. Yeah, you sounds like your CPU is strong enough, so you shouldn't have a problem. Yeah, you have a better machine than me. You should be totally fine. Could switch this. I could switch this to Berserker stats. Just go just YOLO all the vitality away. How bad is that? It's not really that bad. I'll just leave. I'll try it like this, just as low vitality as I can get it. My gear is so wonky. I'm gonna have to clean this up in the build editor so it's easier for other people to follow it. I'll make it so it's easier for other people to copy paste. Alright. Let's switch to the roamer set. Is there any roaming action? Do I even want to roam? Nah, probably not. Doesn't seem like there's gonna be much of roaming going on here. The BLs are pretty quiet. Yeah, fuck that. Alright. I guess I'll clean my bags up before I cut off the stream. Appreciate the likes, guys. Wait, what? Oh. I see. The meteor shower patterns. If they have high downs contribution, then they have my respect. Sorry, somebody is saying something in Guild Discord. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I like to stream all the runs. I can actually see the meter. A little bit of bag cleanup. I know everybody loves this part of the game. Wow. All right. Let's pull up some logs, everybody. So we're doing a little bit of log review here in the Discord. Let's try and find a long fight, probably early on in the night. This is a 10-minute fight. I have no clue what I am looking at, but let's take a peek-see. Boom. All right. I am party 2. Boom. Number 2 in damage. Okay. Our damage dealers are a Weaver, a Renegade, a fucking Boon DPS Renegade, half support DPS, and then a Core Warrior, and a DH. We had a DH with us. We had really about 5 people doing Giga Dam. 6, I guess. Akobar's close, but he's playing Spear Spellbreaker. He shouldn't really be up here, I think. But maybe he went down or something. Don't know. It's hard to tell with these long fights. These 10-minute ones, it can be a little messy. Lots of CCs on the Chronos. Nice. I like seeing that. All right, let's look at boons. Boonies. Let's see what I'm providing to the boys and gals, the non-binary pals. Whoop. I accidentally closed out. This report isn't super accurate. 5% resist. I think I was probably a stab here, if I had to guess. Yeah, I was not giving resist this fight. I was getting stabberoni.
The world would not be the same.
Still got another log here. Oh, actually, I wanted to look at, what was it again? Or is it?
I remembered the line from Hindu scripture, the Bhagavad Gita. Vishnu is trying to persuade the prince that he should do his duty.
Let's
And to impress him,
let's do a.
and says, now I am become
I want to see, where's that damage bar? Is it here? No. No. Oh, I want to see. Who the fuck spiked this hard? Oh, it's me! I'm the one who spiked that hard. Ramix Prime, literally. The Giga Spiker. Huh. How do I take out this zoom in? Look at that. Look at this. Everybody else is just like little baby damage, and then I'm just like here. What does this mean? I want to understand. Cleave. I guess I have a lot of cleave. Whatever the fuck this all means. Alright, let's jump to another report. Let's see. This is a shorter one, 4 minutes. This is a shorter one, and it looks like there's more action. Top of the meter. Why am I beating everybody? That seems not right. I feel like I shouldn't beat a Spellbreaker DPS, because I think I have the same range as them. But I could be padding more damage than them, which could be the case. I might be doing too much AoE before the fight starts. I've been trying to work on not doing that. I'm trying to save all my damage when the fight's actually gonna start going. Healed targets, down targets. You will rarely see me very high on the downs targets, because I have a burst window, but I usually don't down people on my own. I need like somebody else to finish the downs. So usually I'm kind of like the setup of damage, and then somebody else will finish the damage, and they'll end up. I'll usually have a lot of down contribution, and somebody else will have the actual kill count. Interesting. It's a Herald build. It was like the sword Herald. Fascinating. Maybe 4% resist in this fight. It's I wish this report was better about saying which boons I'm giving. I don't think this is totally accurate. Our might uptime is good. Check on CC real quick. Cool. Man, this build is so good. I swear. I swear this. I swear I'm not just like crazy good at this game. This build is good. I know I am a Renegade main. I literally have been playing Renegade for like 2 years straight, almost. But I swear this build is really good. I swear it. I swear it should be up there with. I mean, like, look at this, dude. I'm beating a fucking Weaver. That's crazy for a boon DPS build to me. I feel like with all the stats I'm giving up to have 50% boon duration, this is impressive damage. So CCs are quite low. Ooh, look at that down contribution. Number 1, baby. I'm the one who cranks. Cool. This is a smaller scale fight a bit. Alright. I wanted to look at the damage graph on a couple of these. Let's go to the graph. 4-second graph. Hour of damage I get. Some good spikes. So let's look for me. Renegade. There. Oh, here are the names. Oh my gosh, where am I? There's so many names on here. Wait, what? Oh, it actually filtered me out. No, I wanted to highlight me. I like select my name. Yeah, this chart is not so great. This chart's useless. Okay, let's just look at this time scale. Look at that spike. That is pretty good. That's me, right? Yeah, I am this one. So I'm spiking as high as anybody else in this pool. Okay, let's check my spike damage. This is me, right? Just look for me again. Yeah, look at that. My spike is as high as Berserker players, Core Warrior, and Spellbreaker on Renegade. My spike is legit. It's not just bullshit pad like everybody says it is. It's for real damage. This shit actually spikes. Let's look at this time scale first. Look at that, man. Like, look, you can't, it's undeniable. I am able to burst as hard as a regular full DPS. Yeah, I'm right here. Let's just look at this smaller scale here. Look at that. Look at that. I spiked very close to our Core Warrior. Bum, 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 bum. Let's look at this one over here. I actually had the highest spike here on this one. Interesting. I'm highest damage here. How long is this fight? 7 minutes. It's 3 minutes. This one's really short. In a short one, I'm spiking as hard as everyone else is. It's really good. It's undeniable cookage. Undeniable. Didn't check the boons on this one. Where the fuck am I? Where the fuck am I? I cannot find myself. Here I am. Resist uptime. I think I was using resist on this one. This is the 7-minute one. Ooh, look at that. 12 kills. 14 on my my core warrior DPS main. I'm like nowhere to be seen on this meter. What the hell is this? Damage against down targets. I did not do any damage against down targets. What? Where am I? So low. Weird. I wonder how that happened. It's interesting how it skewed one way. Oh, that's why I was downs contributing. I was okay, that explains it. I was highest on downs contribution, so I was probably spending all my bursts on getting downs and hoping everybody else would finish him on this fight. Instead of being more like high DPS uptime to secure the downs, like I had to with Chalice stance, spear auto attacks kind of thing. Cool. Very interesting. I kind of wish I knew how to look at the defensive stats better, like how tanky we were. I want to know. I wish I can like tell like how tanky we are. Really don't know how to measure that. Our cleansing seems low. I feel like our everybody should be around this number, 300. That seems low. Although this is a long fight. This is not. Let's look for a short fight. This is a 3-minute, right? 3-minute fight. Yeah. Let's look at the shortest fight and look at the healing. We had a full-size party, right? So yeah, that seems low, bro. I would say this is the line right here. Being less than like 150 here. Being less than 200, 150, I don't know, is a little low. Damage taken. Let me click on that. Wonder why these are different. Defensive and support stats. Very weird. I'm not really a big fan of this website, I'll be honest. I think this website, this log website is not as good as some of the others I've seen. I don't really know why. I don't know anything about this. Our barrier seems a little bit low, but maybe I'm wrong. Not a barrier on a tag. Alright, this is a 4-minute fight, right? Let's look at our support stats for this one. We're getting CC'd a lot. There's a lot of CC taken. Means our stab was not great, right? Our stab was a little better, I guess. This is a longer fight though, so it's hard to compare them exactly. Our boon strips didn't seem so strong today, but it is what it is. Alright. Dude, I'm stacked on memories of battle already. Shit. Just sell some of them. Alright. Hope you guys are having fun. I don't always do log review, but I think today was some really excellent fights between the two teams, Blue and us, so it's honestly a good way to measure our own might. I'm kind of curious how we measure up against the big boys. Honestly, I think our DPS is, if we have like 2 more people like me, I feel like our group is good. I feel like defensively we're like pretty good. I think offensively is where we're weak. Our bomb isn't as strong as I wish it was. It's a very weird fight. I think it was extremely... Let me look for a better law. How long is this fight? I want something that has a high damage but short duration. Okay, this looks like a good one. 5 minutes. This seems like a decent one. Alright, what are we looking at here? Alright, number 2 in damage. Alright, that's a lot. 5-minute fight. What can we learn from here? Damage drops off a bit here. I feel like 40,000 is probably the metric most DPS want to be at for here. Where am I in this stat? I'm curious. I don't understand how this stat is calculated, so maybe I can understand. What am I looking at here? Huh? How can he be in combat animation for 130% of the time? How does that make any sense? Huh? Very weird. Some of these stats I don't understand. Anyway, moving on. Downs contribution, the king of downs, literally. Literally. And it's not because I have it. It's because I provide it. Alright, that was stupid. Damn. That's kind of the burst monster on this one. I think that's really what my build does. It bursts. I think I need somebody else to grind down the downs I generate. I think the damage profile is very bursty. Very spiky. Let's look at the damage profile on this guy again. Whoa! Okay. Boom. I mean, look at this, guys. This is insane. How is it my spike there on the left? How am I as high as everybody else? I'm literally at the highest. This build is disgusting. It's actual filth. This is possibly the best like the best like co-DPS build in the game. You put this build as the second DPS next to any other DPS like Berserker, Reaper, Dragon Hunter, shit, I mean, even Vindicator, anything. And this build is gonna supercharge your guild, your group, not your guild. Because I just provide so much CC, so much burst, and I'm giving out boons. I'm like everything you want. As long as you have 3 other, like in my group, let's see, where am I? Party 3? I have a Scourge. So for me, they're putting me in with a power Scourge and a burn brand. So we're like 1.5. I'm like half of a DPS, half of a DPS, and then another half DPS, and the others are also half support. It's a good secondary DPS. I feel like the best possible combination would be Burn Brand, Chrono, Healer, DPS of any type, and then Renegade. That's like perfect lineup, in my opinion. I think that is probably one of the best, strongest lineups you can get. Like, you can put a Berserker, you can put like something super melee range, like DH, Reaper, Berserker on this slot, next to the Renegade, with 3 good supports. You can even go like full heal brand, heal boon chrono, and then a Giga support. That is also a strong option for the line. I really like Renegade. I think it opens up some interesting choices for the other supports and DPS. Very cool. Every time I review the logs, man, the numbers, they don't lie. I crank. This is like numbers that I would expect playing full power Vindicator or like Untamed or Spear, Spellbreaker, whatever. These numbers ain't bad. At least for the damage part. And of course, boons are boons, you know. A DPS that provides boons is just always welcome. Just like a DPS who also strips. That's why Spellbreaker, Untamed, Reaper are all kind of like loved. And also Vert too. DPS Vert. Is there anything else of value to gain from this? Let's look at the support stats a bit. Ooh, CC seems a lot lower. Our stab was much better here. Wow. It was a longer fight by a minute. By a minute and 30 seconds than the other one I was comparing to. Our CC taken is much lower. Strips seems lower though, so maybe we're fighting green or something. Okay, so I gotta take this with a grain of salt. Being low on the damage taken is probably a good thing as a damage dealer. Alright, any other logs? Let's poke through. Any other logs that look good? Ooh, this might be an alright one. This looks like a very short, even fight. I only want to look at the damage on this one. I'm a little low on the damage meter, so I think we wiped on this, but okay, pretty average, pretty up there average. Yeah, honestly up there with the other warriors still. Any other log, any other log? This one looks good. Ooh, short fight, high damage on everybody. That's good, let's look at this one. Ooh, actually not high damage on everybody. Never mind, I saw 2 other people. I thought this was higher. Well, let's look anyway. Fuck it. Holy shit. Is that all me? It's hard to tell which one is me. Yeah, I'm the highest spike. The Giga Spiker. Let's look at more longs. This seems like a good one. 3-minute fight. Looks like a few people are close to my damage. Oh, so many damage events. I wish it was easier to find me. There might be a way to do it, I'm just stupid. Okay, I'm not editing that charge to on what that beam it is. There's probably a way to look at this better, I'm just dumb as hell. Which line is mine? Okay, this one. Respectable spikes. Definitely fell off on the spikes. I think I was focusing on the high uptime damage here. My spikes are low. Fascinating. High on the downs contribution. So my spikes were landing when it mattered, basically. Which is good. High on the finishing kills. Oh, look at this. Wow, I have 10 kills. So I was focusing on downs a lot. I was making sure the downs went down. That's pretty good. Jesus, Legal, 449 cleansing. Just the cleansing master. And then the rest of these scrubs. Look at this. You're half the man Legal is. That's crazy, man. So let's just assume that 300 is a reasonable amount to be at. That means that we should expect the rest of these guys to be at about 250, 200. So our cleansing is a little on the lower side here. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Maybe I have some cooked ass takes here. CC seems kind of similar to the other fight, but our strips incoming was a lot higher. We got stripped way more. Looking through all the logs real quick. I'm trying to find one where a lot of the damage dealers are quite close. And it's a short fight. Ooh, this one's close. This one's good. Yeah, we have Tiffany here. Okay. So this is the earlier fights. Ooh, this doesn't look so good. This does not look good. Alright, let's look at this one first. Yeah, there's two fights here. My spike's a little bit poopy. Boom. Alright, where am I? It is so hard to navigate through this. I definitely am not doing this the best way. But pretty weak bomb on me. Not crazy about that one. Okay, let's look at this big combat segment here. Ooh, I'm cranking here. I cranked in the beginning, and then I had like consistent damage the rest of the way. 2 spikes here. So many targets, man. How many people are in this fight? Does it say? I would like to see. I would like to know the numbers, but whatever. What? Why am I this high on Condi Cleanse? That seems wrong. How could I possibly be that high on Condi Cleanse? I guess I was Demon Stance. Maybe Demon Stance is counting as cleanse. Resistance is good. Okay, I think I've scrolled through every log, and I think I kind of pulled out all the ones I think are worthy. Oh, this one that I lost. I did quite low on the damage meter. Let's see here. Oh, what is this? Why does it look like that? It's like a really short fight or something. It's 2 minutes. Guess let's just look at the damage real quick. I don't know what fight this is, honestly. Let's go ahead. Move these. Me beating Tiffany is a good sign, too. But he's all melee. So that's one thing to consider. Is like comparing your damage against other builds. I'm a ranged build. I'm a mid-range build, so I'm really only trying to compare my damage against like similar builds like a spear spellbreaker or something like that, or short fights where we're in melee a lot. That's when I really want to compare my damage. I don't really want. I want to make sure I'm not just looking like my damage is high because my uptime is higher, because you know I'm range bombing, and I'm also not trying to waste my skills range bombing. I'm trying to wait until we're going for a bomb to do my spike. So that's also something to consider. Our CC is not great. You didn't get stripped a lot. Spiked here and went down. Oh. Damage is not great here at the beginning of this. Alright, I think that's probably all the most interesting logs that we have to look at. Alright. That was fun. Good day. Alright. Hope you guys had fun. Thanks for hanging out, guys, and just kind of going through those numbers with me. Just trying to figure out how effective I'm being, and really, that's really what I was looking at, how effective I'm being. I'm trying to figure out if this build is all smoke and mirrors or not. It's really... The boons seem good, the damage is good, the spike damage is good, CC seems alright, so pretty happy with it. Also trying to figure out against that group, I was trying to figure out like why we don't feel as tanky. But I don't really know how to tell that. Just trying to poke around on there and see if I can figure it out, but that's not my place. If I was playing like healing druid, maybe I would try and figure that out. But I think in the end, we did pretty good. I think our supports were pretty good. We felt pretty tanky. Some of the fights went on for a good bit. Most of the fights that we lost in any way that I thought was quite bad was only because most of us were not ready. Like we were caught by surprise or out of position. So honestly, pretty impressive. I I expected us to be feeling the pain like a lot more today. Facing one of the better commanders. But we held our own. We held our fucking own. Impressive stuff for a pug. A bunch of puggies like us. We're just a bunch of scrubs. I think only like 20 of us or 25 of us are really a part of our guild. And only maybe about like 10 to 15 of us really like try to be good at the game, I think. The rest of us just enjoy playing the game. More casual. Man, it's 2 fucking AM. Man, I was talking about I need to do a PV. I need to figure out something to do for gold. I want to do a fun grind. I want to grind something that's gonna make me money that I enjoy grinding, like fractals or something. But I want to do it solo. I don't really want to have to queue up a group and stuff. Just want to mindlessly make money in my spare time. I really appreciate all you guys sticking around, giving a like to the stream and subscribing today. We got a lot of positive interaction today, so seriously appreciate it. You guys are... I'm probably going to wrap up the stream here, because I just don't... Honestly, I'm probably not going to be up. I'll probably be up for a little while longer. I just don't know what to do. But if you guys are new around here, really appreciate all the support. Just watching is awesome. I do this mostly because for 2 reasons. I want to first generate interest for the game. I think World v World, the Guild Wars 2 is a really cool and fun game mode. Well balanced, combat is fun. I want more people to play it. So first I want more people to play it, and secondly I want more people to get better at it and be interested in getting better at it. I think it's a very fun game. It just has a really extremely high barrier to entry. Trying to close the gap on that barrier. Trying to help people get into the game. It's fun, I promise. It's not so scary. Alright. I wanted to poke in the map and see if there's any action, small scale, but I don't think so. Wait, what are they doing? It's crazy. I actually got a lot of subs today. I didn't even look. I got like 10 subs today in just this stream. It's actually crazy. I think that's the most in one stream. Appreciate it, guys. Seems like it's a little quiet. It seems a little quiet. Not sure if I'm gonna find any action on any of these BLs. I'll try to find one quick fight or two, and then I'll probably piece it. All right. These camps have been taken for some time. Yeah, this is dead. Maybe somebody will go into this camp here. Check this one out real quick. What are the odds that I run into somebody I can fight? We'll check this tower real quick. Maybe get a little skirmish off, then we'll call it there. Gotta get a clip for YouTube, you know? Gotta get a few roaming clips here and there. Gotta get them shorts. Nobody cares about Zerg shorts that much, I think. Unless I'm like teaching something. I think people like those more. So I'm trying to only make shorts that are like smaller scale, duels, or rotation stuff. Okay, what? This is all open. Are we capping that? Seems like it is a guy. I'll help this Weaver. Alright. Let's do it. So many CCs there. I think both of us are using like selfish builds that don't provide any boons. Yeah, there we go. As long as I keep make sure our stab is okay, it should be fine. But yeah, it's just here. This is taking so long. Why? What kind of build is this guy playing? Is he doing damage? I can't tell. He's not healing, right? Doesn't seem like it. Alright. Guess we took it. Alright. Oh, they flipped the camp. Damn. Let's see if I run. Let's see if this mist guy can bait that guy. I doubt it. He teleported away. Okay, well. Yeah, they're all gone. Roaming is dead. Roaming is dead. Alright, guys. I think this is going to be where I call it for the day. I appreciate you guys swinging by the stream and having fun with me. I honestly had a blast today. This is one of the more fun streams, combat-wise, that I've had in a little bit. So really happy with this relink. I hope we stay in tier 1 for a little bit. I liked fighting these guys. I think it's going to make us better at the game. They're actually tough. So really looking forward to it. Really happy. Cool. Actually a good relink. Anyway. You guys will probably see me more this week because the combat's gonna be good. I'm gonna dance for you all in the moonlight. Anyways, it has been a fantastic stream. I'm really happy. It's gonna be a good one, cutting together a little highlight video on this one. And I assume this week we'll get some good stuff, so really happy. Anyways, guys, if you guys had fun, I seriously appreciate it. I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves and things are going well for you. Consider liking the stream, subscribing for more. I'll be around. I should be here probably Monday and Wednesday almost for sure, as long as we have good stuff to fight and I am feeling well, you know, not sick. Anyways, you guys take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time.